Good morning, guys. I am here in front of the self-heating greenhouse. Today I am planting some more things out. You can see we're a little bit of a jungle. We do permaculture alongside our regular gardening. And so this is lovage. This is a riverbank willow. I don't know if you can see this one. This one's a cherry. On this side, what's growing outside of the hotbed is, make sure. Okay, that's parsley, and then I have dill and fennel also growing out, trying to escape the $100 greenhouse. So what I'm doing today is I'm grabbing all of my extra starts that have been under my grow lights for way too long. Paige mixed me up a whole bunch of new soil in our compost tumbler and has put it in here for me, so I'm going to go ahead and plant these babies and see how they do. The reason I'm putting them in here with the shade cloth is because the shade cloth gives them protection from sunburn, which will dry them out and just absolutely kill them, but also from wind. So the shade cloth thing is a new thing this year, same way that the turning it into a greenhouse was a new thing this year. And I don't know how it's going to turn out in the end. Some things seem to really like it. Oh, good job, kitty. She got something for her babies. Kaya has done some painting for me. She's experimented with painting the hotbeds, the palettes that create the hotbeds, and I think they look really nice. Red seems to be the best color so far, and I'll try to remember to show that to you once I've got these poor plants done. Alright, so they're not going to get too much sun, but I'm always experimenting and I want to see what will happen. And this bed has an automatic watering system, and so I've brought a little bit of water in, but I'm not going to do too much water because when you transplant something, they don't like to be waterlogged. Okay, so I have put tomatoes in here. Now we're going to go out to some of the colder beds and put in the rest of the stuff. In a year-round garden, in order to plant, you have to harvest. So I'm going to go ahead and harvest some potatoes. We need some in the house, and then we can put those other plants, which are things like eggplant and Brussels sprouts, in here. Kaya?
Yeah?
I need a container for potatoes, please.
How big of one?
Just a normal bowl. Yeah.
This one came off just as fine with a literal popping sound.
Wow. All right, I need you to come get these potatoes and take them in the house and put them under a towel in the pantry, and then come get the rest of them because I don't have enough space for all of them. I don't want you spilling them. So I'm standing here in front of my greens hotbed, the one that was planted in February or March. And the lettuce that I use is Butter Crunch. It's amazing. It doesn't go to seed very easily, and it handles hot temperatures but stays non-bitter. I'm gonna harvest some of that for the rabbits right now, and then I'm gonna go through the rest of the greenhouses today and cut things back and feed them to the pigs. We're at that point in the year where I'm trying to feed mostly what's from our own property or simple foods rather than pellet foods. And right now I do have some Butter Crunch that again were planted in February that are now going to seed. I wonder if I should keep them and let them just go to seed. What do you think, Kaya?
They hurt anything? They hurt anything?
Not hurting anything, they're just not doing anything that, you know.
Yeah, just leave them. Get out.
What, honey?
Look at that.
Beautiful. This is what they look like when they finally go to seed. They're juicy and beautiful and succulent still. The rabbits will really love them. I'm tempted to save a few for seed, but it makes me feel a little bit silly.
I think that's the prettiest potato I've ever seen.
They are very pretty, aren't they? Make
Look,
sure
it's
they
got
get
pink.
thoroughly covered. Yeah, make sure they get thoroughly covered with the towel. Okay, Mama Rabbit needs some hay, and it needs to be clipped to her cage so she can't tip it over. When I'm harvesting for the pigs, this is what I use. I put this bed under the tree just because I wanted to see what would happen, and I think it's just over full. I planted too many things. The reason I planted so many things was because I didn't know what would survive. We had a really cold, long winter. Kaya, this container is still under the tree. top. All of these plants should be doing more by now. They should be heading out. They should be big, and they're not. And I have similar things that I planted in other hotbeds, and they've headed out just fine. So the shade is my limiting factor. Of course, we never feed any kind of nightshade to any animal as far as the leaves. This is a potato plant, so it will not be going to the pigs. It just goes to the ground to be mulch. Hey Kaya,
Yeah.
I've got quite a few topsoil in here if we want to do them for lunch.
Should I go into our lunch now?
No, but these guys just need to be set in cold water. The root ball is a big part of the nutrition for the pigs, so I leave the root ball on. Whereas with goats, if it has dirt on it, they will not eat it. Pigs, they love the roots. Hi, piggy. Mama.